Hello, hello. Fuck it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new video in a brand new week. Let's hear some. Don't mind me, bro. I'm just, ooh, feeling a little chilly today. It's kind of cold. But anyway, hi again. My name is Ayub, and I don't know. I think it's been a week. Yeah, I think it's been a week. Since a week? Oh, hold on. Was it a week or two? I think it's been 2 weeks since my last video. I don't know. I'm not quite sure because a lot of fucking things happened. But anyway, in any case, in anyhow, in any whatever, yeah, this is me back again in a brand new video. In spite of how long it has been ever since my last video. I'm not filming outside today because it's quite cold. It's cold and it's raining a little bit. So yeah. It's not quite to my liking. I really wanted to go out and film this because it's summer, but somehow the fucking weather is flipped. Like last week, it was 30. Like it reached 30 degrees for like a couple of days, and now it's like 5 degrees outside. Celsius, obviously. So yeah, it's fucking freezing outside. And even inside, it's freezing, so yeah. Anyway, in any case. Since we last met, what happened? Okay. Um, I survived this week. This week it was okay. This week was like my recovery space, my recovery phase. But ever since my last week, like the week before, not this, the week before, I could probably say it was the hardest week I've ever had in my staying here. I won't say in my life because a lot of the shit that happened to me, I just forget about it. Yeah, you know. And yeah, and even if last week was like the hardest week of my life, it's like shit. Like fuck, dude. It's like fuck. First things first. I got fired out of nowhere. I had a day job. Okay, I was a chef at Dudu. It's called Dudu Pizza here. Um, so this video, just to get things clear, this video is me expressing things, and later on I wanted to talk about the subject of love because that hits home for me. But anyway, um, I worked as a Dudu Pizza. My job title, I started as a janitor, as a cleaner, and then I moved up. I amassed some skills, and I pretty much was able to do everything on the shop. I worked there for 4 months. I started February 25th, February the 6th, January the 5th, the 6th. That was my first day. And I ended, okay, so today we're 30. Today we're 30 of May. So last week that makes it, okay, that makes it the 23rd. So I think my last shift was the 22nd or the 23rd of May. So yeah, I got a pretty decent 4 months of work in. I learned a lot. I met a lot of people, and I amassed a lot of skills. I got out of my comfort zone way too many times, and my job was my new comfort zone. And yeah, well, just shit happens, and you get fired. I didn't get fired because I done anything wrong. I would say the opposite. Like I've gotten really, really good at my job. Like I did it so well that, yeah, I did it so well, and I poured my heart, my soul into it, and I gave it my all, and I don't regret that, like, ever. I have that work ethic in me. Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for that. But in any case, in any way, in anyhow, I got fired because here in Russia, you can't work in the preparatory year. Surprise, surprise, I am in the preparatory year. Well, when I signed my contract, I either work for 6 months when I started, or I work 350 hours. Once I reach one of the two terms, either I surpass 6 months or I either surpass 350 hours of work, I have to get fired because the rules are the rules here. That's some stupid ass rules. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, I saw that coming, and I didn't expect it to happen as quickly as it did. And in quite reality, that was a shocker, because now I don't have any money, I don't have any source of income, and it's been a week without any job, and I want a job, and I am currently looking for a job, and it's quite hard. Alhamdulillah, I don't have money, and the rent is due, so I don't know what the fuck to do. So I'm gonna probably figure something out. And I talked to my father, and for the life of me, I couldn't ask for money. I just couldn't ask. I just wouldn't ask. I don't know. I just froze. I didn't ask for money, and so I had to take things into my own hands, and I am taking things into my own hands. And quite honestly, I don't know what the fuck to do. But yeah, just we ball. But another reason, besides that, I was feeling sad towards the end of this month, like towards the ends of my shifts, because I knew they are going to be my last shifts, but I didn't know it was going to be that quick. And I was hit with the news that, oh shit, like I was hit with it on Wednesday, right? And my last two shifts were on Saturday and on Sunday, right? My director sent me a message. She said that, well, I'm so sorry, but we have to end your contract on Wednesday. And I was like, fuck. And even way before that, I was feeling really, really down. And on Wednesday night, right? So Wednesday night, I didn't sleep because I was talking to someone through the phone, and just, yeah, that conversation was hard. I must admit, it was hard. Throughout all of that week, I felt like shit. Like, I genuinely felt like shit. And add to it the fact that my attendance was bad, and my grades was bad at school. So going to school was like genuinely so fucking draining. And now I'm losing my job, and that day, fuck it, I must lay it flat. Anyway, I think I lost someone I really, really cared about. Like, I really, really cared about. It's like someone I really, really cared deeply about. I admitted my feelings towards them, and it didn't work out. I know how life is, and fuck me, it's great to love, and it's greater to be loved, but we cannot control that back. So the only thing we can do is to love endlessly, relentlessly. And that I did in secret. And as fate would have it, I am reading a poem, and I had an audition yesterday. I'm reading a poem at some event. It's on next Wednesday, and this Wednesday, next Wednesday, we're having like an event for like students, whatever, teachers, like sit down and watch graduation. Some niggas are graduating, so we're gonna have an event for them, and some niggas are gonna go to the stage and perform. And my teacher asked me, do you want to perform? I said, why not? Right, I said, why not? And she picked a poem for me. The title in Russian is "Я вас любил." Okay, so I'm gonna read the poem to you, and I'm gonna say it in English, translated. "Я вас любил, любовь еще, быть может, в душе моей гасла не совсем. Я не хочу печалить вас ничем. Но пусть... нет. Я вас любил, любовь еще, быть может, в душе моей гасла не совсем. Но пусть и она вас больше не тревожит. Я не хочу печалить вас ничем. Я вас любил безмолвно, безнадежно, то робостью, то ревностью томим. Я вас любил так искренне, так нежно, как дай вам Бог, не мой быть другим. So basically, this poem is by Alexander Pushkin, and he wrote it to his greater half. So this was written to some girl that he really, really loved, and he really loved in secret. He didn't tell her, and the track, like, "Я вас любил," it's "I loved you." В душе мою гасла не совсем. I might possibly still do, but don't mind me. Like, I still do love you, but don't mind me. He's basically saying that I wish you the best. I loved you sincerely, without words, without jealousy, and yeah, he's basically pours his soul and his heart into that poem, and he basically lets go of her, and he wishes her the best of luck. As fate would have it, I think that poem represents me, like in that state, perfectly, like perfectly. You know, this is a person who I like brings me like joy. Like, this person genuinely makes me laugh each time I think about them and get reminded of them. And most of the time, like most of the time, when I'm all walking down the street, and the city's beautiful. Like, one of the people that I come back to and I wish they were with me is them. I really, really want them to be beside me and to walk and to experience and just to see this beautiful city and to see it all out, you know. But sadly, no can do. It's just life. And yeah, as fate would have it, there are some things that happen in your life that you can't really change them, that you can't really do anything to them. You just have to let go. I mean, there's a quote. I forgot who's the writer of this quote, but he basically goes, "You can be mad as a mad dog with the way things went. You can swear and curse fates, but but at the end, you have to let go. It's just like that. It's just it is what it is, bro." Let me take a sip of my coffee. And I wanted to write, but I didn't yesterday, so I think I'm alright today. I have to fuck off to the gym right now. I'm ignoring, like, they told me to pay for the next month, and as fate would have it as well, they increased the rent. I was paying 14,000 rubles, and now I have to pay 17,500 rubles. So it went from, I think, $140 to, like, I think $180 or something like that. So yeah, well, it's jumped like that. So yeah, that's besides my point. So as fate would have it, when life comes crashing down at you, it's just genuinely you're fucked. Like, genuinely you're fucked. And I don't know, like, I could pick a million gazillion reasons to be sad and to never do anything, and it's quite, to be honest, I didn't really want to shoot this video. I didn't want to open the camera and admit publicly that, hey, I truly, really cared about this someone and I cannot have them in my life no more. And what can I do? I can't do anything about it, you know? I just cannot. And they're gone basically from my life. In that way. They're gone in that way. And they're gone from my life, and I can't really quite have someone like that in my life. Maybe I will, but that person, because they were my first and I really cared about them, I don't really know if I'll be able to forget about them, you know. Your first ever true feelings towards someone are the ones that stick around the most. That's from what I observed from other people and from me personally, because I've known this person for like what now? I think almost 5 years now, and that's like a half a decade, and I can't really get them out of my head. And the last time I saw this person, like genuinely I saw this person, was like 2 years ago. Like that quite of effect. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, bro. I think I don't know what I think. Just don't be me or don't be Pushkin, okay? If you feel something towards a person, I believe you should tell them, and I did tell them, but things didn't work out when I was younger because, well, I was younger and I wouldn't really want it. They asked me, why the fuck am I hiding? She asked me if I regret feeling or things unfolding the way they unfolded, and I don't quite regret it because it's beautiful. It's one of the closest things that I've ever felt in my life, and I don't want to forget that. That person is genuinely sweetheart. Like, I love them. I love them with my whole heart, and there's a lot of people that I love that I don't say it out loud to them. I take them for granted, and coming here, I think that opened my eyes to that, to like open my eyes to, oh, if you love someone, they're never lasting. Like my mother, may God rest her soul in peace. I never truly said I love you to her, and now she's gone. I can't do anything about that. And yeah, I have a lot of friends, especially those that I take for granted. Like, I don't know if he's gonna watch this video or not, but Ali, you know, he's one of my closest friends ever, and I take him for granted most of the time, like all the time. And I'm really glad that I have him in my life. He's so special in so many ways, and yeah, what can I say? I guess we are alike in this one, huh? He will understand this. You viewers will not understand this. But yeah, what can I say? I think what you should take, and I didn't do this when I watched these kind of videos, I think you should try at least to tell the people that you care and you love them, that you care about them and that you love them. Because you never really know when things change or when you're not gonna be able to see them ever again, and whether if things are going to work out or not. So the wisest course of action, I believe, and I think, is going to be to tell them that you feel that way towards them, because otherwise, like, what do we have if not our human and compassion towards each other? What the fuck do we have? Our possessions are never gonna last. Our feelings are never gonna last, but if we tell the person that we feel a certain way towards them, that appreciation and that gratitude will, I think, will last in most of ways. And that's beautiful. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to name this video Love and whatever. There's so many takes about it on the internet, and most of the time it's not really it. I think it really takes a lot of understanding and a lot of like sitting down and observing your emotions to call what you feel love towards someone that is actually love. But and I dabbled with this thought way more than I should have. Yes, I do love that person. I will possibly think about her like for my whole life, and who knows, I might never get to be with her, but like, I wish her the best. I truly do. It's going for it went from wishing that you were with them to wishing the best for them, because even if you might not have them, someone else will, and that's good for them because they feel that way towards that new person, and that's really good. Yeah. Anyway, that was my thought for the day. I don't really know. Like, I'm looking for a job. I am back to sending DMs. I haven't gotten responses. I've talked to two creators, and I sent the first message. They responded positively, and then boom, they left me on red. So I don't know what the fuck. So yeah, that's beside my point. Grit. That's what it takes. And I now know in spite of how many times I fall, in spite of how many hits I take, the ability that I really truly thank God for is that my ability to get up and keep going. I've been down for like a month. I haven't been consistent with anything in my life. I've been like one aspect really consistent. Besides my previous job, like I was pretty consistent with that because I had to. It's my only reason, like my only like thing providing me money to live. But besides that, I don't think I have been consistent with anything, and I believe that should be changing because, yeah, I said it at the start of this year, and although I got my ass fucking handed to me this year, time after time after time, this year has been fuck. It's been what the fuck. But I truly do believe that this year is gonna be my year. The past 5 months were not it. Were just not it. I was getting my ass handed to me. I was waking up smiling and trying to be positive in days that I just got my fucking gut wrenched, like gut wrenching day, like exhausting labor of a day, trying just to keep going. So yeah, I now have to go to the gym. My friend is waiting for me. I love him as well. He's the Egyptian I told you about. He might never get to see this video. I think he will, like in the future. I think he will. So, hello there. I hope you understand. He speaks English, so he understands. So, yeah, I wanted to say to him that I love you. Although I don't say that to his face, but he's gonna see this and he's gonna know that I did. I appreciate him a lot. He means a lot to me, and yeah. How can I say? I'm really lucky to have him. I'm lucky to have like all the people that I've met this year were genuinely sweethearts. Not all of them, obviously, but the ones that I took seriously, the ones that got close to me, like I genuinely really care about them deeply. They're like the sweetest people on earth. One of them, although I don't know, he's also big. He got his ass kicked and whipped and whatever. His name is Said, although I'm not sure if he's gonna watch this video or the previous videos that I mentioned him like ever in. But if he's ever gonna watch this, hey man, hope you're doing good. We don't talk that much. We used to meet at work. Now I don't work anymore. That's kind of weird. But anyway, I wish you good luck. I hope everything goes well, and yeah, it'll pass. It'll pass. Just know that whatever that is that you're going through, and it'll pass. Like by the time that you're watching this, you're never gonna remember any of this. So I have your case on my phone, so that's a reminder of you each time I use my phone, and that's good. But in any case, that was me talking to him, and this is me talking to you guys, whoever is watching this. Keep having faith. Maybe not in the little things, maybe not in the financial gain and whatever, but just have faith in something that's bigger than you, in God or in your mission or in changing lives. Keep having faith and things will change. Things have to change. Nothing ever lasts. Not even the good times, not even the bad times. Nothing ever lasts. If a rule is everlasting, which is good, nothing is everlasting. So I take that in mind. But in any case, in any way, I enjoyed this video, although I didn't really want to film it. But I now wrapping it up. I really love doing it. But yeah, in any case, goodbye. See you next week. Hopefully things get better because I'm fucked, dude. I'm fucked. I need a break. Things need to be better. But yeah, goodbye. Take care and take care of yourself.